Hello, dear friends. I bring a report loaded with news. I try to make an esoteric reading of President Trump. Above politics. Opinion piece. Dragon Wind. Bumpy Year. Platonic Year. Galactic Flash. Cosmic Renewal. Impact on Earth. Every 25,920 years. The Galactic Central Sun. Let's start. Dragon Wind is a mystical energy associated with spiritual awakening on the flow of life force. Dragons are frequently linked with fire or creative breath, and wind is a metaphor for the transmission of energy of wisdom. Dragon wind is also used to describe the destructive force of a rapid, devastating and overwhelming attack, such as the victory of President Trump, who was born in the year of the fire dog according to the Chinese horoscope. He is a Gemini with Leo rising, which gives him strong charisma. This combination of Gemini and Leo contributes to his communicative ability and his search for recognition. According to Cobra, Dragon Wind is a very powerful energy that comes from the Galactic Central Sun, which is the heart of our galaxy. It is a deeply transformative flow of cosmic energy that connects the center of our galaxy with universal consciousness. Every 25,920 years, there is an energetic pulse of galactic flash that affects not only matter, but also human consciousness, triggering a massive awakening or spiritual transformation. It is not a physical phenomenon, but an energetic manifestation that connects higher dimensions of existence. Platonic Year. The Dragon Wind arises approximately every 25,000 years. It is an energetic pulse of flash that passes through the entire galaxy, works like a galactic heartbeat, and has a potential to cause great transformations. It represents a moment of cosmic renewal, allows a reconnection with higher energy, activates processes of expansion of consciousness, and generates an opportunity for a quantum leap for humankind. The galactic center emits a pulse or energetic flash that deeply affects human consciousness and life on Earth. This is related to cosmic cycles, such as the Platonic Year of 25,920 years, as I have said, which is based on the precession movement of the equinoxes. In this context, the Dragon Wind is the energy released by the Galactic Central Sun during that pulse, a transformative, powerful energy capable of altering the physical, spiritual, and vibratory state of everything it touches. The cycle is associated with the precession of the equinoxes, a gradual movement of the Earth's axis that completes a revolution in this period. In spiritual cosmology, this cycle is linked to eras of spiritual or energetic evolution of humankind. Each galactic pulse marks a moment of profound change, which now coincides with the entry into the age of Aquarius in this case, a time of greater collective consciousness. Galactic Flash. The center of our galaxy, the Milky Way, is a region known as Sagittarius A. There exists a massive black hole which influences the movement of the stars and solar systems in the galaxy. The Galactic Central Sun is the heart of the galaxy, a source of light, life, divine energy, and cosmic consciousness. It is the origin of all life and a portal for divine or universal energy. It emits energetic pulses that affect all star systems and life forms in the galaxy. The galactic flare has a significant impact on the collective consciousness, causing a kind of a spiritual awakening or a transition to a higher state of existence. It is also associated with cosmic renewal events, where old structures collapse and new forms of life and civilization are created. The figure of the dragon, associated with wisdom and power in various cultures, reinforces the idea of an imposing force, creative and destructive at the same time. In various cultures, dragons symbolize primordial forces, guardians of power or energy transformers. Calling this force the dragon wind suggests a connection to transformation, awakening, and renewal on a large scale. Fast transition. The year 2025 will be a sure resolution for this process. I cannot say exactly what will happen, but I can say that this year will be very interesting. What we can do is to create the most optimal schedule. The transition could be so fast that it could be over in a few years. This would change the magnetic polarity caused by the flash. When the galactic superwave is sent out, it would be a very fast event. As we approach this superwave, there will be a scalar field within our galaxy that will influence our Sun, especially its plasma body, which will be quite active. Therefore, there will be more frequent solar flares or coronal mass ejections. These particles will be ejected from the Sun. These are coming to Earth, bombarding the planet's magnetic field, which is happening right now. The Earth's magnetic field is experiencing bombardment from the Sun, but this will increase more and more. It is not only our Sun that is receiving its solar maximum, but also our Galactic Central Sun. Pole shift. The magnetic field of our planet is weakening, and there will be less and less protection from the Sun. When this happens, the magnetic polarity will begin to change, which is also happening right now. We are experiencing a magnetic polarity shift. When this magnetic field drops to a certain level, there will be a physical polar shift. There is an area between the mantle and the Earth's crust that becomes more fluid, and the magnetic field weakens when this area cannot contain those two areas. As the Earth's crust disconnects from the mantle, it begins to move on its own. This would create a huge tsunami, a few kilometers high. This tsunami would arrive when the galactic superwave arrives after the physical polar shift. That time would come within a few decades, and it would be the instant when this planet would move to the next level. Physical changes. With this wind, there will be physical changes. When the Earth's magnetic field weakens enough, the Earth's crust becomes restless, and there will be more volcanic activity and earthquakes. The divine masculine energy will trigger the change. When the dragon wind blows, it can no longer be stopped because it is an irreversible process. The dragon wind comes not only from our galactic central sun, but also from the central sun of the Andromeda galaxy. Our galactic central sun has a feminine polarity, and the central sun of the Andromeda galaxy has a masculine polarity. The galactic pulse of Andromeda is very important because it is the energy that propels us to final liberation. This dragon wind of the Andromeda galaxy triggers our actions on the physical plane, and it also activates the physical intervention of the galactic forces. When enough anomalies are removed, there will be actions of the galactic forces on the physical plane of our planet. But the situation must also be safe enough. There was a good balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine energy of this galaxy and the Andromeda galaxy. They are now working together for the final liberation process. Economy. Stock market falters after Trump returns to office. Bonds and dollar rise while stocks advance after Trump returns to office. Gold soars as cryptocurrencies fall. Gold holds near highest since October on tariff rate. Bitcoin hits record high as Donald Trump inaugurates. Oil posts 6 days of losses as stocks rise. Financial markets are eager to know details while Trump decides. Trump breaks the global pact of minimum tax for multinationals and threatens a tax war. TikTok stopped working in the US. Donald Trump is open to Elon Musk buying TikTok if he wants. OpenAI stops depending on Microsoft infrastructure. Google invests another $1 billion in Anthropic's AI. President Trump announced the creation of a new technology company, which will be called Stargate, to develop the largest AI infrastructure project in history. Elon Musk said that Trump's $500 million artificial intelligence project is nonsense, saying the money for it just doesn't exist. Backlash against lab-grown meat grows as more people say no to Bill Gates' food. Brazil announces Nigeria's entry into BRICS as a partner country. China's population continues to decline. China slumps amid tariff threat. Chinese markets lag amid tariff threat. Chinese embassy warns there will be no winners if tariff war. The US is racing against time to reclaim its supply chain from China. Decisions. Trump begins a purge of the Department of Justice. The Pentagon deploys 1,500 soldiers on the border with Mexico. Trump fires 4 high-profile Biden appointees, including Mark Milley. Multiple fires hit San Diego area amid high winds. President Trump has pledged to drain the swamp. It is to say, break the hold of the cabal and the wealth. Another president promised the same, JFK. Melania Trump's mysterious hat at the presidential inauguration has sparked speculation about its meaning. At 54, her approach to fashion has been refined. The accessory, a navy wool border style hat with a white brim designed by Eric Javits, obscured much of the First Lady's face, especially her eyes. X22 report. Trump is reversing everything Biden set in motion. The Green New Agenda is dead, and Trump cancelled the Paris Agreement. Tariffs will go into effect on February 1st. Trump could be backing the dollar with Bitcoin. Trump has dismantled the Department of Homeland Security, and now the narrative is being pushed that Guantanamo is going to be used for traitors. Military tribunals are coming. Wars. Trump is going to turn off the tap of military aid to Ukraine. Putin says Trump will help prevent World War III. Trump says he has good relations with Putin and likes Russia. Trump calls on Putin to end ridiculous war in Ukraine. Trump tasks special envoy with resolving Ukraine conflict within 100 days. A journalist asked him about his promise to resolve this conflict within 24 hours, and Trump replied that there are still 12 hours left. Zelensky says he needs 200,000 European soldiers to achieve a peace deal. The UK wants that a Russian spy ship entered its waters and that it was prowling around undersea cables. Trump orders Yemen's Houthis designated as foreign terrorist organization. Houthis suspend attack on Red Sea ships as Gaza truce ends. Ocean rates could fall as Houthis say they will end Red Sea attacks. Hamas emerges from tunnels intact and begins to control Gaza again. Europe. A court refuses to investigate to investigate von der Leyen corruption case. Eurozone inflation rises for third consecutive month due to rising energy prices. Without access to Russian gas, Europe could trigger a global fight for its hydrocarbon. Hungary received a record of 7.6 billion cubic meters of Russian gas via Dark Stream in 2024. According to Orban, anti-Russian sanctions destroyed the competitiveness of the European economy. Klaus Schwab in Davos is freaking out according to forbidden news. Damage to Baltic Sea submarine cables would be the result of accidents, not Russian sabotage, according to the Washington Post. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.